everybody, welcome back to the Distrohop Hopper. Now today is Sunday. Oh no, I dropped something. Today is Sunday, the 10th of August, and today marks the end of the second week of the challenge, the Distrohop challenge. So I have spent the week using Fedora on my main laptop like we installed last week, and today is going to be the day when we format again, and today we are installing EndeavourOS. So let's get into it. We're going to have quite the endeavor today. Anyone? Okay. So we need to grade Fedora on the stability. I am going to give it a 6 out of 10. Now, I will tell you why. Actually, no, let's go 7 out of 10. I'll tell you why I give such a rating. Because I think this was Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. On Wednesday, I decided to install VirtualBox on my system because, I love VirtualBox. I love testing, just toying around with Linux distros and virtual machines, so I kind of need VirtualBox. I installed VirtualBox. I opened it. I created a virtual machine, and then I tried to start said virtual machine, and it just said no, because the kernel modules were not installed. So I attempted to run akmod, all of that stuff. It didn't work until I realized that the kernel modules it installed were for a newer version of the kernel than what I was currently running. So I'm like, okay, it probably updated the kernel for me. I am going to reboot, and then hopefully it'll work. I reboot, and then I notice that on the login screen, my second monitor is not getting any output. And I'm like, okay, weird. So I log in, still no output on my second monitor, and my display is all glitchy. So it just destroyed the display drivers. And then I realize it nuked my internet drivers as well. So I couldn't even attempt to fix this mess. So then I'm like, okay, screw it. And then I had to reformat again, reinstall Fedora again, do the update from Fedora 41 to Fedora 42 again. And yeah, it was just utterly ridiculous. So yeah, I'm only giving it a 7 out of 10 for stability. I know it's probably not Fedora's fault, it's probably Oracle's fault, but oh well, I'm just salty. But anyways, let's add up our scores. 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus 7 plus 9 should then, oh no, there's one more score that we need, and that is plus 8, okay? Plus 8 will give us our final score of 56 out of 70. So that is higher than Mint, but still lower than Solus. But anyways, it is time for today's endeavor, which will be installing EndeavourOS. Yes, I am doing the same terrible joke twice in a row. Close tabs. And now we are going to kiss this Fedora installation goodbye. I did actually like my time on Fedora. It was just the old VirtualBox thing that left a sour taste in my mouth. Anyways, let us reboot and hopefully get on with EndeavourOS. Okay, there we go. It's loading, and for some reason it detected the right-hand monitor as my main monitor. Like my panel is on that monitor for some reason. I'll just exit that for now, and then I'll open these settings here to just change the screen to my regular monitor. Where is it? This is why I hate KDE, because the settings are in the most random of places. There we go. No, it did detect my built-in one as my primary one. It just set my thing to here. Hold on, I'm gonna take this one as primary. Okay, so it shows the one on my non-primary display for some reason. Okay, that's weird. I'll just move it back there, I guess. Can I move the panel? Actually, while it's here on my second monitor, I'm just gonna connect to Wi-Fi. Connect. I have to type in my password. There we go. And we should hopefully be connected soon. Okay. Okay, we have successfully connected up to the internet. I'm gonna press install system, which should bring up the Calamares installer. Now, in the live environment at least, it is actually quite responsive. So you can see, like, I can click on the stuff and it is working quite well. We do have Dolphin here. I personally don't like Dolphin. And I'm just ranting about KDE here. I feel like, what's the guy's name? Nico Loves Linux. Yeah, that guy is a KDE developer. He would probably kill me if he saw this video. Because, I mean, he works on KDE. But, yeah, I just don't like it. I don't know why. Anyways, okay, there we go. Here is the installer. Installing it to disk. This is quite the installer. Oh no, we have to press start the installer to install the installer. Okay, wow. Wait, I pressed that one and then it opened that. Okay, what? And I did press start the installer. So, just work? Okay, there we go. So we can either online install, which actually lets us choose our desktop. Internet connection is required. After install, system is up to date. Let's go with an online install because I want to be able to pick my desktop so that I don't have to bother with KDE. Once again, roasting KDE for no reason. I just don't like it. Anyways, let us wait. Let us wait for the installer to load up here. I am tripping over my words. Let us just wait for a moment. Why does it have the firewall in the panel? That is weird. Anyways, okay, starting Calamares, please. So I had to wait for it to just say wait. Oh wow. You know what? I actually want to see if NeoFetch comes pre-installed. So I'm just gonna open up console here. NeoFetch. Nope, it does not come. NeoFetch. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the Elementary OS. Welcome to the EndeavourOS Mercury Neo installer. Next. Yep, next. Yep, next. Choose from popular environments. KDE, GNOME, XFCE4, Cinnamon, Mate, Budgie, LXQt, LXE, and i3. It doesn't have Hyprland, that's weird. So we can install GNOME. Install XFCE, we can install Plasma KDE, which should be the other way around, it's KDE Plasma, but okay. We can choose no desktop, we can choose Cinnamon. I might actually go Cinnamon, I haven't used Cinnamon in a while. Cinnamon's what comes with Mint. There's Mate, there's Budgie, there is LXQt, there is LXDE, and there is i3. Let's actually go Budgie. I mean, we are going to install Hyprland later. We can install the firewall. There, it's not. Printing support, I do want printing support. Budgie desktop. Let us install all of these. X11 GP drive. It doesn't come with Wayland, that's weird. EndeavourOS applications, EndeavourOS planning, EOS apps info, log tool, package list, quick start, rank mirrors, deflector, simple, and welcome. That looks fine, yeah? We can choose our bootloader. We can have system deboot. We can have grub. We can have no bootloader. Let's go grub. Next. And now we get to partition our drive. Manual partitioning. Let us go. Okay, so we want div SDA8. No, this is my data partition. Okay, we need Fedora. Let us edit that one. This is Fedora. I'm going to label it Endeavour. That's how you spell it, right? Let's mount it as /ext4 format. And let us go. Hello? Endeavour, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna delete it and then add it back again. Create /Endeavour. That one. Okay, there we go. Then this is my EFI partition, right? That one, create. This is going to be FAT32 /boot /EFI. No label and boot. Next, this is my swap. and we will edit. Now we have to create as Linux swap and swap. Okay, so there we go. Endeavor / and swap. Those are our partitions. We're not touching anything else. Let us press next. Now, what is our name? Our name is going to be Distrohop, and then our name is going to be EndeavourOS. Let's just go Endeavor, actually, and then let's type in our password. And then let's not use the same account for the administrator. Actually, yeah, let's use the same password for the administrator. Next, that is our stuff that we want. Endeavor, and then EFI, and then swap. Yeah, Endeavor, EFI, swap. And we are not touching the NTFS. So delete SDA1. Wait, what is SDA1? Which one is SDA1? It's that one. Yeah, okay. Install. It's about to make changes. You'll not be able to undo said changes. Install now. Okay. So while this is going, okay, it's deleting the partitions here. I will stop the video here, and then we will come back once it is installed. So bye-bye. Okay, so it's been a while. It is currently 2 minutes past 12. Wait, let me just check that. Yep, that's correct. It is 2 minutes past 12. I don't know what time it was when we started the installation, but it is now finished. So let us press done, and then I will go press that button. Okay, there we go. And I shall unplug the flash drive. Stop disk manager. Okay, there we go. You're getting a bunch of squash if you're serious, because I unplugged it now. Okay, it's just stopping stuff. $13. Okay, there we go. Oh no, it's still busy. Is this ever gonna finish? Hello? Okay, I'm just gonna hard reboot. I'm just holding down the power button. There we go. That was probably not a good idea, but okay. Power on. And now it is gonna take a bit to load, because whenever you first install something, it always takes a bit to get the EFI stuff going. And also, this thing is skew according to the level meter. Okay. Ooh, it has a fancy grub theme going on. Okay, I like it. Booting in the... Starting switch root. Welcome to EndeavourOS, and it is not showing on my second monitor. Okay, it's showing on my second monitor now. There we go. And it should eventually come to the login screen, hopefully. Once again, I am going to be installing Plymouth so that I can get a graphical boot screen instead of just the text logs. But anyways, now going, I will have to plug in the SSD so that I can restore the contents of my home folder. I obviously won't be installing that full backup that I made. It's just the stuff that I need, and once we find a distro, then I'll be installing the full thing. Okay, there we go. I'm going to turn on numlock, type in my password, and press enter. And then hopefully we should eventually log in. And then I will have to install all the stuff that I need, which is gonna be fun. It just says Mercury. It doesn't say Mercury Neo. Okay, here we are. Budgie desktop environment. Very nice. So, I am going to fire up the terminal now. Oh, okay. After the install tasks, I can change the display manager actually, that's cool. So there's after install, there's assistant, so I can just update stuff. Okay, this seems useful. I'm just gonna say don't show me anymore. EOS welcome enable or EOS welcome dash once. I remember. Okay, so now let us sudo pacman -s -no confirm Hyprland, and I need hypercursor qt5ct be a studio. What else do we need? Hyper paper, hyperlock, hyperutils, hyperlang, hypergraphics. I need micro git tmux kitty Wolfie waybar is no, I don't need swww. I need, so I'm just gonna plug in the SSDs along as well. In we go. What else do I need? Let me think. XDG desktop portal Hyprland. Okay, there we go. And hopefully when I see you guys next, it will be in Hyprland. So bye-bye, I guess. Okay, so it's been a while. It's currently about 20 to 3, as you can see at the top right there. I have finished setting up my new EndeavourOS installation. As you can see, I can... Oh wait, no, I was gonna say I can run NeoFetch, but I don't think... Yeah, I don't have NeoFetch installed. Does this thing come with Yay by default? Yep, it does actually. So let's Yay-S NeoFetch. Okay, that's gonna take a bit, but yeah, anyways, let us go and grade EndeavourOS on our our spreadsheet here. So we can start off with package management. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 because pretty much everything you could ever want is in the AUR and the Arch repositories. So pre-installed software, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. There is not much installed, so it's nice and minimal. But it does still come with some like nice utilities because of EndeavourOS's other apps that it comes with. For performance, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 as well. It's pretty much the exact same. Compatibility, also 10 out of 10. I haven't experienced any hardware issues. Everything is working fine. Even the CD/DVD drive on my laptop that I have is working fine. Stability, we obviously can't grade yet, but documentation obviously gets a 10 out of 10. I mean the Arch wiki. Need I say more? For installation and first use, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10 because while EndeavourOS does make it easy, installing base Arch is anything but. So anyways, we are now going to close the web browser and we are going to continue on. Problem importing keys. Oh wow, okay. What is it doing now? I told it to just install NeoFetch. No, I actually do want to install a different AUR helper. My personal favorite AUR helper is AME, which is Amethyst, the the AUR helper for Crystal Linux. So let's make package-si. Anyways, while that's going, I have Minecraft once again. This is actually a mod pack I have created which has some like Vanilla Plus stuff to it. It's called Vanilla Essence. That's the name of the mod pack. So I'm just gonna load up my world here, my just personal survival world I started yesterday. Let's see how this is going. Okay, it's just making the package here. It hasn't really done much yet. Okay, preparing resources. This is gonna take a while because this pack has quite a lot of mods inside it. Now on Fedora yesterday, this pack ran without any issues. So obviously when I'm recording, it's gonna run a bit worse. And okay, I have to type in my password here. So yeah, it is going. Press Y. Okay, this is gonna take a... Why does it need Vim? Oh yeah, because the thing Amy actually lets you like do the whole packdiff thing and the like config differences with the pack new files. So I'm guessing that's why it needs Vim. Weird that it doesn't actually come with Vim by default. I thought it would have, but okay. Just wait. I did actually try switching to Neo back, but my config kept on breaking and I just gave up and went back to micro. Okay, while that's installed, let's just go with number 1 here, and let's press Y. Okay, 100%. Let's just tab back here. I love the little like Pac-Man animation here because it's obviously called Pac-Man, so it's obviously fitting to have little Pac-Mans here in the download meters. It's so cute. Anyways, learning terrain. Let us go. I will pause or I will cut here. Okay, there we go. It's going. And I will need to get the footage off of my phone later from the previous. Okay, see, I can see it is quite laggy. I think it's because I have my render distance set up. Usually my render distance is on 2, but currently it's on like 5, I think. Let me actually do something about that. Video settings, yep, render distance, let's go down to 2 tracks. You can see it is still quite laggy, but I mean there are a lot of mods installed and I am also recording, but it does run perfectly fine when I'm not recording, so oh well, it's just OBS. Oh no, I pressed F3. Yeah, in case anyone wants to have a look at the mods that I have installed, here we are. I do have Sodium and some other performance mods installed. You can see there's Sodium. Yeah, these are my mods that I have. Let us continue. So I am just gonna like ride... Oh no. Let's just like give it a test and ride my minecart rail back to spawn. I haven't really done much in this world. I still need to build my house. I just kind of like started off here because I started this world yesterday. Okay, I need to scrape the oxidize. Oh no. Okay, that did not have enough momentum. Oh no, yeah, I really do need to scrape the oxidization off of this rail. I think it might also be lagging because I have the dynamic lighting. Okay, there, that seems to be helping a bit. But that does mean it is gonna be quite dark in the tunnel here. So I'm just gonna have to hold W now. Oh wow, this is slow. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Whee! And now we're at the top, and I also need to scrape the oxidization off of this rail. Is it oxidation or oxidization? I have no idea. Anyways, yeah, you can see here's my mine. This goes down. I don't even know how far down it goes. It goes till there is where the stairs are dug down to. You can see here, it's just a cave that I found. So yeah, anyways, I don't know why I'm playing for so long. I mean, this is not my Minecraft channel, so I'm just gonna get up to the top of the mine here, and then maybe we'll ride the minecart one more time. Okay, it's getting a bit laggy again because I equipped the torch now. Okay, so back in the minecart, press the button, now we can go back. This part is quite fast because there's so many copper rails. And there we go, we are back here. I'm just like digging out this area so that I can build my house. But yeah, anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If so, give it a like and also comment down below if you have any suggestions for distros I should try. Subscribe if you wish and hit that bell button to stay notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyways guys, that's it for me. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.